Hey YouTube family, it's your girl Leah, back again with another video, and today's video is a video that I felt like I needed to make for my audience out there. I get so many people who are struggling to find what crochet hair they feel like will be very low maintenance, very beginner friendly for them, and so today's video is just these top 6 hairs that I believe are the most beginner friendly crochet hairs. Now what I'm looking for in beginner friendly and what I mean, some of these may not be the lowest maintenance hairs, but some of them are very easy install, some of them are actually low maintenance. Some of these are very much so active wear, water friendly type hairs. I'm going to categorize why I feel like these hairs are beginner friendly and what makes them beginner friendly in my opinion. So if you guys are interested in seeing what my top 6, and if you guys aren't familiar with my channel, I've tried probably over 25 maybe, I don't know, that might be too much, maybe like 21 or something crochet hairs on this channel, so I might not be the foremost authority, but child, I've tried a lot of hairs, and I'm going to give you my opinion on my top 6 beginner friendly hairs. These are going to be in no particular order except for number one. Number one has been my favorite hair. I'd have to say to date, I look back on it and I think I just grow more and more in love with the hair as I look back on it, and it has to be Main Concept Beach Curl hair. Now to date, you guys haven't seen my second Main Concept video. I've tried another Main Concept hair out there. I'd have to say Main Concept is a slept on brand. Now of course nobody sponsors me. I have no affiliations with any brand, so these are going to be a whole bunch of brands, but Main Concept overall as a brand I think is underrated because it's hard to find. I've read Main Concept before in the past. You got to get your tail on shelves if you guys want customers. You got to be able to be found in order to have a market out there, and Main Concept has some amazing quality hair. Their hair has a great feel to it. I like how great it holds up underwater. I've tried Main Concept Beach Curl, another hair that you guys will see on this channel. I've tried is the Main Concept Waterfall. I'm about to take this hair out this weekend and I will be putting in the Main Concept Sassy Curl. I'm really enjoying my experiences with Main Concept. Like I said, they're very much so low maintenance hairs. That's one thing I would say off the bat. If you're looking for a low maintenance hair and that's beginner friendly, I'd say try Main Concept. I think they're very easy installs too. With the 2 hairs that I've tried so far, I haven't put in Sassy Curl right now, but both times I think I used about 4, maybe 4.5 packs of the hair, so not a lot of hair needs to be used, and the packs aren't that expensive. It's about $4.99, $5.99 a pack depending on where you purchase these hairs. I think these hairs just overall hold up well underwater, under pressure. They're low maintenance. I can go to sleep and put them up and it just be beautiful. If you guys saw my wash day routine video, I have Main Concept Beach Curl in. I'll leave that video up above. Held up well after washing, still looked beautiful, and it was a colored hair. Colored hairs I talk about on my channel typically don't hold up as well as solid color hairs. Main Concept hairs do. So I definitely say if you're looking for something and you're ready to jump into, I know a lot of people say Freetress is the beginner brand, and that's what I thought too. My first ever hair was a Freetress hair itself, and I thought, oh well, they're the biggest thing out there. There are good hairs with Freetress, but Main Concept is very much so slept on, and I think it's because it's hard to find. Now my second hair. This video actually isn't in order, but I'd have to say it might be my second favorite hair, maybe. I gotta think on that. Is the Freetress Presto Curl hair. Love that hair as well. Love the color of it. I definitely say, having tried Main Concept, I used to say Freetress Presto Curl was very low maintenance, but then I tried Main Concept and it was a little bit lower maintenance. So I'd say it's medium to low maintenance. Freetress Presto Curl, very easy install as well. I think the curl pattern and length of it is very appropriate. Something about that hair I just loved. Freetress Presto Curl I also had in a color, and that color held up well. It didn't look weird. The thing about Freetress hairs, a lot of times people say they tend to look shiny. If you guys have that shiny tendency about the hairs, do a rinse on them. I never rinse my hairs because sometimes they do look shiny. I'll admit it, they look shiny a lot of times, but after wearing it for a while, the shininess wears off. It doesn't look shiny for the entirety of wearing the hair. When you go to sleep, you wear it every single day, that tends to wear off after a point in time. So I'd say Freetress Presto Curl, very lower maintenance, and if you're a beginner, they're very easy to find. I see Freetress Presto Curl everywhere. If you're on the hunt at any beauty supply store, I'm pretty sure Freetress Presto Curl is somewhere in there. So my number 3 hair is the hair I have in right now, and it is the Sensational Jamaican Bounce hair, and this is how it looks. Now the reason why this hair I'd say is very much so a low maintenance hair, or why it makes my beginner friendly list, is one, it is low maintenance. I just kind of revealed it. You're not gonna have to do a lot with this hair depending on how you want it to look. You're gonna use a little bit of mousse, you're gonna have to pineapple at night and all that, but I think it has a very natural flex flexi rod look. I know sometimes with crochet hair people, especially people who are beginning in crochet hair world, they want something that looks a little bit natural. This is one of the most natural looking styles that I've ever tried. It looks like you flexi rodded your hair and you can go. A lot of people get confused and actually think, is this your real hair? It's actually not. It's just a, you know, crochet hairstyle, but it looks super natural. Another thing about it is a good length, especially if you don't want to start off, you know, I came out the gate wearing 22-inch crochet hair. Sometimes that's a little bit too much. I get it. I'm extra sometimes though. But if you want something a little bit short, something like 8 inches, something that you can grasp and see if crochet hair is something that you want to do, I think this is a good option because you don't have a lot of hair to worry about. It's very short. It's very breathable as well. You can, especially going into the summer months, which we're about to go into now, you want something that's a breathable style, and I think this hair is very much so a breathable style. And I didn't even mention, but it's an easy, quick install. This hair itself, I have a braidless method right now on this hair, so it's very much so easier. But even if you do a regular braided method, it wouldn't take you that long to install at all. Very fast install, so that's why it gets my stamp of approval for being beginner friendly. Now number 4, going back to Freetress again and saying shininess. This hair is super shiny. I'm gonna say it right off bat. Number 4 is Freetress water wave hair. Super shiny hair. I can't get away from it. It's super shiny, but that hair held up. That hair looks very natural as well. That's the thing I love about it, and the thing that puts it on this list for being beginner friendly. It looks like your hair is a twist out. It looks like a natural kind of twist out style. Now that hair does come very long. I think Freetress now has a version of it that may be 14 inches. If you're gonna install that hair, I had it very long when I first had it installed. I went a little too overboard, then I cut it up, and then I started loving it more. It looked a lot more natural. Like a natural, like I said, braid out, twist out style that can last you a while. The thing about it, you're gonna get hung up on, it does look a very shiny hair. But if you want to rinse it, like I said, before you install it, you can do that, or you can wear it out. I think after a week, maybe a week and a half, it stops looking shiny at all, and it gets a little bit of a natural look about it. So that's my opinion. Number 4 hair has to be Freetress water wave hair. I really enjoyed it, but people sleep on that hair all the time, and I'm like, am I alone in this? Let me know down below. Do you hate Freetress water wave? There are 2 types of people. They hate it, they love it. There's no in between really. Number 5, nobody ever enjoys my braided styles that much. You guys beg me to do like faux locks and all the time, but you guys never ever really click on my Janet Collection Havana Mambo faux locks video. But that is one of my top favorite hairs. Now that hair was so low maintenance. You can't get any lower maintenance than braids. There's nothing you really have to do. All you have to do is go to sleep at night and just wake up. That's the basis of that hair. The reason why people don't show the braided styles that much love is because I think there's so many faux lock options out there. You can get the Bobby Boss, you can get Janet Collection, you can get, everybody got a faux lock out there. So there's so many options out there, and I really don't think you can screw up or mess up a faux lock. So I think people are just ready to, you know, pull whichever one they want. But I think if you are looking for one, check out Janet Collection. They don't have a tendency to unravel. I liked how they stayed concise and together. I definitely want to try the Bobby Boss new locks as well, because I know they have some amazing locks as well. But if you're looking for something in the braided style faux locks category that's very low maintenance. Now people ask me all the time, were they heavy? I think looking back on it, it was a little bit heavy. It was a little bit heavy because you have to install a lot more packs of the faux locks. Faux locks, you have to install upwards of, I might have done 7-8 packs of faux locks, and it can be fairly expensive. I think they were $9.99 a pack. So when you're thinking about faux locks, they're expensive, but they look so good and they're so low maintenance. They may be a little bit too much for summertime. I might would have been a little bit warm and steamy with all that hair in my head, but it's a definitely cute wintertime style and very much so beginner friendly. And my number 6 hair. Now I'd say this wasn't one of my favorite hairs, but it was one of my favorite hairs to install, and it's the Sensational. I'm gonna lump these 2 hairs in together. Sensational Island Curl and Sensational Party Curl. Sensational Party Curl was the first hair I ever installed myself, and I was like, wow, it's super simple. I liked it because that hair was very pre-looped. I liked that hair because it looked very natural. I liked that hair because it was very inexpensive and I was able to find it in my beauty supply store. I liked it because I only had to use 4 packs every time I used it. I think if you're a beginner and you're about to install your first ever hair and you don't want to install a hair like this, you don't want to do faux locks, or you want to do something that's very quick and you want to try out your hand at that pre-loop style, I say definitely go with the Sensational hairs. They were easily accessible to me. I think my con with them, they do frizz a lot. They do frizz a lot. They get a tendency to look a little bit messy after a while of wearing it. And so they're very soft hairs, and that's why it doesn't get my seal of approval for being one of the best hairs out there. But if you're a beginner and you're first installing hairs, I really enjoyed installing the Sensational Party Curl as my first ever install. So there you go. That is my list of my top 6 beginner friendly hairs and why I think those hairs are beginner friendly. Now I go in depth in some of these hairs in my rankings video, so if you want to ever check out one of my ranking videos, I'll leave my most recent one up above. But if you guys have a hair that you guys want me to try that you think is beginner friendly, so I can maybe make this list this time next year and have a lot more options on it, let me know down below. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to me if you have not already. Smash that subscribe button. Be part of the family so you don't miss out on any of this good content. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at Lia Lavon 89. Make sure you're following me on Snapchat at Mr. Lia 89, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Me, I no go lose control. Bad man, I feel your flow. Wine and flow. This one will be private show.